we've got ourselves a new project. Now, I don't know much at all about this boat, and I'm hoping maybe some of you guys can help me out some. I just picked this boat up, and what's neat about it, as you can see, it has like a V-hull front, but the whole bottom is flat, just like a regular flat bottom john boat. Very, very neat, in my opinion. It is an old boat. It is pre-hull ID boat. So it's, I would say, pre-70, probably 60s, early 60s maybe. And another thing that's really neat about it is Polar Craft. Everybody's heard of Polar Craft boats, right? But look, it's spelled with a C, and that's stamped in there. So if anybody has any information on that, I did a little research and I found an old flyer, Polar Craft with a K. Polar Craft boats used to be made in Memphis, not too far from where I live, on North Watkins, and they had a flyer, didn't have a date on it, which I still need to do a little more research, but it had this same boat on it, but it was Polar Craft with a K, and I haven't found anything on Polar Craft with a C. So any information, let me know. I'd be excited to hear anything about it. As far as the boat, I haven't even done any measurements on it yet. The guy said it was 1336, and I don't know if it don't look 36 to me, but it might be in the middle. Let's go ahead and pull the tape on it and see what we got. All right, so we got about 13 and a half. I don't know what they considered boats back in the day, especially since it's a V-hull. So I guess maybe 13 is correct. He was right. It's just shy of 36, but we're gonna call it 36 in the back. It looks wider in the middle. Let's see what we got up here. It's just barely over 36, so I guess it's just the shape of the boat making it look like it's wider. And right here we got 36 and a half. So yeah, it's a 13 and a half, 36. We'll call it that. The boat itself is in decent shape. We got a little dent right here that I can see. Good thing, you know, the outside hasn't been painted a million times by a bunch of rednecks thinking they're going to use it as a hunting boat. You know, it's got some minor dings, nothing major. It's got a bend to it right there, and I'm not sure how would be the best way to try to straighten it out, or if I'm even going to worry about it. There's a dent right here, another ding. Guy said it didn't leak. So it looks like somebody's done patched it right here with something. So that lets you know these rivets are leaky. We can fix that though. Might just try to rebuck them. That's one thing that I've been wanting to do in a boat, instead of just trying to patch it like this, actually try to rebuck the rivets. That's the best way to really fix them, a leaky rivet. So maybe we'll try that on this boat. Other than that, the inside of the boat is fairly clean. Somebody's painted it green, but that's not that big of a deal. The little front seat's got a little damage to it, but you know, I probably want to do some kind of hatch right here anyways, or some kind of cover. It's got a custom bottle opener. That almost looks factory. It's riveted in, and I mean, if you look at the rivets on the other side, I mean, is that factory? It'd be pretty cool if it was. Somebody did a pretty good job of it, if it's not. Obviously the transom shot, which if you've seen any of my videos, that'll be that big of a deal to replace. And it's a fairly shallow transom. See how wide it is. We'll say an inch. So 2 half-inch pieces of plywood will get that, and we'll fiberglass it up to where it looks good. Another thing about this boat is it doesn't have a plug in the transom part of the boat. It's got one of the bottom plugs, and I'm going to have to make sure that this works. It's pretty rusty, and hopefully we can get it out, because I don't want to have to replace that plug, because it might be a pain in the butt trying to find one that fits it. Well, all right. that's basically the boat itself. One reason I kind of wanted to buy it because of the trailer. It's, you know, the A-frame style trailer, not one of the homemade ones, but the trailer does need some work. A guy I bought it from replaced the front, so it takes a 2-inch ball, which is cool, but you see we don't have a winch. It doesn't have a jack. The whole thing has got a lot of surface rust to it, and it has no lights whatsoever, and it's just sitting on a 2x4, so no bunks, which isn't the end of the world. I haven't seen one like this before. I guess it's a Cox trailer. So we're gonna have to get some bunks for it. Tires are pretty dry rotted. Light kits, you know, they're fairly inexpensive. That won't be that big of a deal to replace. Winch, so I'm about to throw at least $100 into the trailer to get it roadworthy again. But that's it. I need to do a little cleaning on it and get an idea of what I'm going to do with this boat. It's very cool just how the boat is built. Flat bottom V-hull. I think this is the first one I've ever seen. Alright, I got the transom out. It wasn't too bad, and replacing it is going to be pretty easy. These little side caps right here come off. They just had Phillips head screws in it, which there's some in here that are stripped out. I'm just going to get a Dremel and cut me a slot and just use a flathead to get them out. And they actually have one rivet. I might see how easy it is, you know, with all the screws out, if I can kind of bend it up and out of the way. I'll probably just be able to slide that thing in there anyways. But anyhow, transom's going to be easy. I actually dug around. I found enough 1/2-inch outdoor plywood that I can stack together and make this transom. And I also have some fiberglass resin left over that I can coat it with. So that's going to be a pretty easy job. I need to pick up some stainless steel bolts, washers and nuts, enough to do all this. Tried to clean the boat up a little bit, and what I was going to do is kind of tilt it up so all the water could drain out. But a problem I ran into is this thing is stuck, and I'm not exactly sure how to go about getting it out. I've been soaking it with some PB Blaster, and it hasn't budged yet. I might do that for another day or so, and if not, possibly use heat. I'm not sure what that plug is. It looks like it's rusted, so you wouldn't think brass, but I really don't know. Maybe it's just corroded or something. I really hate to have to drill this thing out. Those 3 flathead screws you see on the bottom, it's got this thing on it, kind of keep, you know, protect the plug from hitting anything. I hate to do without that. Did a quick online search and I couldn't find a replacement, you know, the whole assembly. So I'm not exactly sure, but I need to get that out or figure out something else to do. Well, all right, guys, that is the overview of my next project. I'm pretty excited about getting back after it. It's been a while. Been having a lot of trouble trying to find a boat. I've been looking for a boat since the first part of the year, and it's always something happens. Either somebody buys it before me, or just dealing with shady people. I actually bought another boat. I haven't went and got yet because of weather reasons. It's full of ice, and it's an 1.5-hour drive from here, so I'm waiting for that to melt off so I can go get it. So I already have another project in store after this boat, so hopefully I can run with it and keep videos pumping out pretty regularly. That being said, you know, what do you guys think about this old boat? I think it's a very, very cool boat. It's pretty unique. What do you think I should do with it? The first thing that pops in my mind is the way it's shaped. It kind of reminds me of one of them duck hunting sneak boats. The only downfall to that, it is February, and it might be a little tough to sell a duck hunting boat this time of the year. Now, I'm definitely going to floor it. I have a very budget friendly way to floor it. I know a lot of people shy away from doing aluminum floor in boats because of the cost, and I think I have found a loophole for that. I'm excited about that. That'll be later on in this boat build series. I had to find insulation, the foam. That's another little snag I'm gonna have with this boat. These boat ribs, or the braces going across, are 1.25 inches, and I don't know if they sell that foam board in 1/4 inch sizes. I've only seen it in 1/2 inch increments, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do there. I could do like 1.5 inches and then just figure out something thin to go in between the two foam boards on top of the brace. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little research on that and see what I can come up with. But I'm gonna do foam, and I'm going to floor the boat for sure. As far as decks and how I'm going to finish the boat, paint and that, it's like I said, it's up in the air as of right now. So if you guys have any kind of input, ideas, what you think, let me know in the comments. I'm open to all suggestions. Really excited about this. I think what I'm going to try to do with this boat, I'd like to do it budget friendly and keep tabs of all the money I spend on it, and let you guys in on how much I have in this boat. Give you an idea of what it costs to do something like this. That being said, this boat was $350 is what I paid for it. Not the best deal in the world, but I definitely didn't get hurt on it. Usually V-hull boats around here don't bring as much money. Tennessee, I'm in West Tennessee, so you don't really have to deal with any kind of huge lakes to where a V-hull boat would do you better. But that being said, this isn't really a V-hull boat. It's a flat bottom V-shaped boat. I don't know what to really call it. I think I got a pretty good deal on the boat. I mean, it's in good shape, especially for its age, and I just think it's cool. You know, it's something a little bit different, and that's what I've been saying I wanted to do, is something different. I'd like each one of these boat builds to be a little bit different from the last. I don't want to keep on putting out the same video over and over and over. But that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick overview of the boat. I just got it today. When I pulled it up the driveway, that was legit me pulling up the driveway. So I definitely got some work to do and some thinking. I made a list of everything that I know I'm going to need on the boat. So tonight at work, I'm going to figure all that out and possibly go ahead and order some stuff. The trailer is going to be the easiest thing to order stuff for, because I know exactly what I need for it. And actually, it might cost me more than a lot of the boat supplies. But that is the next step. Go ahead and figure out what I need and get it ordered, and then wait on you guys to let me know what to do with this boat. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next one.